Hey there. So we are back. Again, I'm the founder of Arcade Automated Trading. It is an AI trading powered platform. I think I said that correctly. It's been a long day. Been up for over 12 hours working. But we're going to answer more questions about trading bots and how to use AI to actually build and launch your own trading bots. And we're back again with more question and answers. And again, we're using previous sales calls and YouTube videos, comments, and blah, blah, all this stuff to actually source these questions. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below. I'm going to go ahead and just click live over here, add Instagram to the stream. Sorry, I look a little hazard today. It is what it is. As I mentioned, I've been up for a while, but we're going to jump into it. So this is, again, a customer meeting. So these questions come from actual real customers here. The first question is, can the platform handle options trading strategies? And what this person means is, again, we have a AI assistant, right? This is like an AI agent that will help you launch fully automated trading bots. Okay. It looks like this is the full screen here. You can literally type in your strategy in English, right? When you want to buy, when you want to sell. There's other videos on my whatever platform you're looking at right now. There's other videos that kind of describe how the platform actually works. So feel free to watch those if you want to see a demo of how this works. But the question was, can you trade options with this platform? Yes, you can use this platform to automate options trading strategies. You could use it to back test. You can use it to paper trade, stocks, cryptos, option strategies. All of it is fair play, totally able to do that. Now, again, to clarify, some people do more complex strategies than others, and there are limitations. So currently, we are able to do one-legged option strategies. And by the way, I am not an options trader, right? So, for me to talk ad nauseum, about options trading, I'm not going to be able to do that with the best options traders. So forgive me if I misuse some words here. But again, you could, test and trade simple one-legged option strategies. But we cannot yet do, two and four-legged strategies, or kind of more complex stuff. I believe there's other complexities. And again, if you are an options trader and you have questions about options trading, just leave them below and I'll see if I can answer them more cleanly outside of this live stream. Again, I myself am not an options trader. I'm a position trader, swing trader. I do very simple trading. Now, that being said, we can automate a lot of options trading strategies. So you might be one of them. But again, just if you are an options trader and you have questions about your specific strategy, feel free to leave it below. But that's the first question. Can the platform handle options trading strategies? The next one is, when will futures trading be integrated? Okay, so people really want to trade futures, of course. Funny enough, we've spoken to like the CTO of like Interactive Brokers. We've spoken to the CTO of NinjaTrader, just reached out to us. Tradier, a bunch of different people who offer futures, and it is on our roadmap, right? Again, we got off a meeting today, and it's really been how we're approaching customers, for a while now. But what we really want is to make our current customer base incredibly, incredibly satisfied and open up, conversations to and from, right? And solve their specific problems and their immediate needs before we go and make any more integrations, right? But that being said, NinjaTrader, Tradier, one of these places that offers futures trading will be next on our list. But again, it is a significant time commitment and effort and energy to make those integrations. So again, when it comes to solving our customers' immediate problems, we want to solve those first before we make moves to expand what we currently offer, right? The next question is, does the platform support back testing for options? Yes. Again, I kind of shared the platform a little bit ago, right? This is kind of what it looks like. You could type in your trading strategy right here in plain English, and you go over to our back tester. And by the way, we released an updated beta version that has an improved back tester. But with our back tester, you could literally back test any options trading strategy over any time frame, right? And you'll get the same view, right here, right? You'll get the total trades, the win rate, the P&L, profit factor, max drawdown. All this stuff is live, from like live data, real data. You get every single trade it's ever taken, literally all in one spot. And again, that's just like literally all in one platform. That's just one little thing that we do on our platform. Again, we offer automated trading for traders. We also offer paper trading, back testing, paper, blah, blah, like literally. And again, if you didn't catch the beginning of the stream, I'm super, super tired. It's been up like working for like over 12 hours already. So sorry if I stumble over my words. All I can do is just be raw and authentic and be myself. And hopefully you like me. That's the best I could possibly do there, baby. Anyways, so yeah, we could do back testing for options. If you want to work one-on-one with me so I can kind of guide you through, again, we also have sometimes my engineer join when there's things that I don't necessarily, I can't communicate as well as he can. Some of these, more complex topics. Either way, we help you, we guide you through step-by-step on how to use our platform. It's literally this guy right here. I'm not sure if you, yeah, there we go. So we literally will walk you through step by step, right? We'll create a trading profile for you, see kind of where you're at. Then we'll guide you through our trading success roadmap, which is this guy right here. Literally, we'll walk you through, teach you the basics, teach you a strategy, teach you how to test it, teach you to see if it's worth it for you, connect your brokerage, and so forth and so on. Literally walk you through step by step this framework until you're actually able to launch, trading bots on your own and monitor them, right? You can monitor the performance. Like this trading bot right here made 18 grand, since October of last year, right? And I haven't touched it yet, right? Or touched it since we launched it. So, yeah, broadly speaking, does the platform support backtesting? Absolutely. Options backtesting, all of it, all in one spot. If you want help with that stuff, there's a link down below to go ahead and get signed up. But until then, let's go ahead and move to the next question. What's the maximum historical data available for backtesting? So currently, it really depends on how long you want to wait, right? If I'm being quite honest with you, like if I were to go back over here to this backtest, right? You can look back, 100 periods, right? Or 300, like, and by the way, I think it is on the 1 minute chart, right? But so you can look back 365 minutes, right? But again, this is loading real data. So it takes a while, right, to actually load up that data. Now, if you were only to load up 7 periods, things would move incredibly fast and you could backtest that really quickly. So again, it depends on how long you want to wait. Theoretically, you could backtest however long, however much, however many periods you want. But the downside is because we're loading real data and actually doing all the calculations in real time, it takes time to make those backtests, to make those calculations, to make all those entries and exits and simulate that for you. However, again, we have launched an updated beta version that's available to a select few users that when they actually go and backtest, we want to open it up to like 30 plus years, right? For those backtests. And so, again, the goal is to release that to everyone and have, a really, really speedy backtest that show, 30 plus years of data of entry and exit results, pretty much at a click of a button. But again, all of this requires incredibly hard work and a bunch of effort and energy on our end. And we have been putting in that energy, right? Obviously, you've seen what we built so far. If you want to learn more about it, obviously, there's other videos on my profile that kind of go into detail about this. But listen, I've spent 10 years, learning how to trade, learning about product, learning about all this stuff in an effort to help out. And that's really what we do here, right? Is again, we share our knowledge in hopes that it helps others, right? Follow that same path. And again, it's made my family and myself a good amount of money. And it's something that I really believe in and super excited about. But anyway, so again, the question was, what was the maximum historical data available for backtesting? So currently, it's as much time as you want to test, right? But with that, the more time that you test, the more data that you are asking us to, compile and calculate, which takes time. So you could calculate 30 years, but it might take you forever to actually load that data. Eventually, we're going to restructure that and make it really, really speedy to get 30 plus years of data and all the entry and exits for that 30 years. But so it just depends on how long you want to wait is basically the answer to that question at this current juncture. And I'll tell you the God honest truth. whether it helps us or not, I just want to be transparent with you. Again, and hopefully it does help you out, right? So, what is the granularity of data used for backtesting? Um, so literally, like the data that we use for backtesting is market data, right? And when we pull it, it is in the time frame that you want it to be. So if you are on the 1 minute chart, it'll be 1 minute data. If you're on the daily chart, it'll be daily data. It just depends on the settings that you have. So if again, I'll share my screen real quick. We go back over here. See how I'm on the 1 minute chart? I can choose different time frames, and the back test will correspond with whatever time frame is right there. So if you want to change your time frame, that's all you have to do is just change that little drop down. Anyways, the next question is, can I backtest a strategy across multiple tickers simultaneously? This is something we're working on. We want to allow you to backtest multiple tickers at the same time, because again, anything that allows us to help you save time and effort and energy in respect to your trading and allows technology to kind of take some of the burden off your shoulders, that's really what we're out to achieve. And kind of consolidate all of your trading and kind of be the home of your trading, right? So that being said, can you backtest multiple tickers at one time? Currently, no, but eventually, absolutely, that will be something that we will be able to do. Next question that our customer asked is the strategy generation AI reliable? Yeah, I mean, it's literally the most reliable of its kind. The technology, like AI as a whole, will only improve over time. And so occasionally we'll have like hiccups, right? Occasionally there will be, this is full transparency, right? Occasionally in the code generation, there are, AI illusion or AI, phantom AI, this type of stuff, right? However, we've already began implementing a process of like self QA, where the AI can recognize its own mistakes and correct them in real time. And we're also enabling an editor of the code. So if you want to make any quick edits, again, you don't have to touch the code. You just have to update the prompt, and you'll avoid some of those mistakes that maybe otherwise wouldn't that are there, right? So again, the AI is the most reliable that it is ever been, but as time goes on, it will be more and more reliable and better and better. And we've included self QA and some of these things that will allow us to continue to. I mean, right now we're like miles ahead of the competition, but as time goes on, we'll be even better and better and better and better. So cool. And then another question that the customer asked is, which brokers can I connect to? So currently we're simply integrated with Alpaca. We are in Alpaca's marketplace. We are total partners with them. And it's because they are like really the only API first brokerage. Every other broker is not API first. They are, a mix of, they're a mix of basically they do API second. They do technology second. They want you to use their mobile app. They want you to do that kind of stuff. But when it comes to, Alpaca, really they have built their entire business on helping people automate their trading or launch brokerages and stuff like this. So their technology is second to none. And that's why we chose to use them first. But eventually, we want to integrate with Schwab, Tasty Trade, Ninja Trader, as I mentioned earlier, Tradier, really all the different brokers. And the end vision is to basically have a one solid platform where you have your Forex bots, your futures bots, your crypto bots, stock bots, ETFs, all of your entire portfolio. You can manage it in one place. All of your automation, everything is in one single location. To make your life easier, right? And you have one dashboard, right? Some people have like 4 or 5 brokers that they use to manage their portfolio. You just need one single dashboard to kind of manage all that whole view, and that's what Arcade will be, okay? So that is the answer to what brokers can I connect to. Currently just Alpaca, but eventually all of them, right? The next question that the customer asks is, how does the platform help me find trading opportunities? So the cool thing about Arcade is like you can go right here and you can just ask for trading ideas, right? There's a button right here. These are all buttons, by the way. But if I want to ask for like trading ideas, right? Like trading strategies, the AI itself can generate you trading strategies, right? If you don't have any, right? And as this, like the AI is thinking right now, and so like boom, like here's like 10 trading ideas, 10 trading indicators. If you want, you could ask for more. But again, this is something that we cover in detail, right? So like if you, depending on kind of where you're at, right? If you're a beginner, we will show you the trading basics, right? We'll show you like trading 101 and how to find a strategy and how to test it. Like literally we'll walk you through that entire process. And we're really, really good at it, right? We've had a bunch of, 5-star reviews about, the ability that we have to actually help people through that process and give people clarity around how to actually, win and have a winning process. And what this is what this really is due diligence, right? No retail traders really have a due diligence process. And so we give them a basic due diligence process along with, Wall Street level technology. And wouldn't you know it, that people are successful, right? And really that's what it takes, right? So again, the question is, how does the platform help me find trading opportunities? You could use the AI to literally teach you how to trade, test your trading, and then automate it. You could do all of that in one place. Really, there's nothing else like it on the market, right? We used to work with, some really big trading influencers who sold courses for like, $7,000 plus dollars, right? $10,000. And they taught you one strategy. And that strategy, they were selling it for that amount of money. And we actually have the data, right? We actually have the data behind these strategies and they suck, right? I don't want to mention names and I won't mention names, but they literally suck. Like these trading strategies that they're selling for tens of thousands of dollars. You look at any back test on any asset, on any time frame, anything, right? They're not profitable, right? But yet they're promoting it as if they are profitable. And so, again, it's just use the data, right? Like use the data, use due diligence, and you'll be fine. Anyways, the next question is, and this is the final one, is the platform ready and reliable for paper or live trading? Yeah. So right now we're managing tens of thousands of trades, and hundreds of thousands of dollars on the platform. So yeah, it's already managing a bunch of money. So if you are interested in using the platform, feel free to click the link down below. Again, we work together with you on how to launch a trading bot and kind of teach you the step-by-step instructions on how to do exactly what we've done with our portfolio and the rest of our customers' portfolios. Okay. Again, and last thing here, again, I've been up for 13 hours or so working. So I appreciate you bearing with me. This has not been the prettiest live stream I've ever done, but it is raw and authentic, and that is what I could promise you I will be every single time that we talk. And one thing I need to ask from you is if you know any traders or any people who are interested in trading and are serious about actually taking to the next level, share this video with them, because we are not venture backed. We are built by traders for traders. And just spreading the word on this topic for us is more than you could ever do, right? It is more than anyone else could ever do. It would mean the world if you help me spread the word to people who care, people who need to know about this technology. So yeah, that's my one ask for you. And if you have any questions for me, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm happy to answer them. Okay. And again, if you want to work with us, the link is down below. And again, next time I'll be hopefully slightly more awake and slightly a little bit more, I guess I'm going to still be raw and authentic. I promise you that. So until next time, I will talk to you later. Peace.